Hello all. So in this tutorial we are going to model a tanker car in 3dsmax. So let's get started. So let's go into rendering, view image file, and I have downloaded few of the references over here. That's a train tanker car. So we have this references over here. Let's open few of the references over here. So we are going to model this. So let's open one more reference. Make sure you get a good reference while working. Okay, that's also a good reference. So before we start up over here, what we'll be doing over here is let's take a plane over here. Let's take a plane. How we are going to start is like for this, let's go into extended primitives and let's take a oil tank. So we'll be using this oil tank over here. You can take oil tank, or else this would be a perfect stuff over here for us. So after taking a oil tank over here, let's go into this and let's set this as 90 over here. I'm not going with much details for now. We'll just starting with the basics over here. After taking this over here, what we'll be doing over here is like let's increase its sides over here. Increase its sides over here. And if you want that the cap height should be more or less, that can be defined over here using this option. So if you want that my cap height should be a bit less, we can just reduce the cap height. Not a problem. After this is done over here, now what we can do over here is like let's convert this to editable poly. So you have a bend option, you can just use a bit of blend. You can just blend it to make it more smoother edges over here. After this is done, you can increase its radius if you require it and just increase its cap height a bit and convert to editable poly. So once you have converted this to editable poly, now what we'll be doing over here is like this is a good image with a good amount of details over here which has been shown over here. So let's create this panel over here. For creation of this panel, let's go on to this view. That's your front view over here. And let's take a box over here. Let's take a box. Let's take a box over here and just push this box, scale a bit. That's it. After you have created this box over here, we can just scale it down. Go to the top view over here. After going on to the top view, let's take a line tool over here. Let's go over here. Let's take a line tool. End this here. So just push this up. After doing this, what we can do over here is like we have a sweep modifier over here that is called a sweep modifier. into that sweep modifier, you can go into that and you can use a T over here, or even you can use this angle and reduce its width over here. So make its thickness, you can work with the thickness also, or you can work with its length also over here. So if you're not going to work in this way, what we can do is like we can just make it as a bar. That would be much better. And into this bar you can just reduce its length and width much better, and increase its height. That's the length. So you can just push this a bit up over here on top of this over here. That's it. So just save your file. So first let's save the file. So we haven't saved the file yet. So after you're done with this, what we'll be doing over here is like you can just push this up a bit, not much. That's it. Okay. Let's go into this front view over here, and again let's take a line over here. Let's take a line and just end it over here. So select this, both the vertices, and you have option over here called fillet. Let's use fillet a bit. Let's go into this, enable in viewport, and let's just push this over here. So I think we have made it very broad, so we can just scale a bit inside. Just push this over here and just push this over here. So we can just push this up in this way, much better. So save your file again over here. So now I'll go over here on the side view over here, and make sure you're pushing this more inside, and this is more of behind over here. So select this, convert to poly vertices, just push this. Alright, so again go into this, and let's take a line again over here. Let's take a line over here, push it up, and now I'm going to make it as a rectangular, and make sure you're reducing its length and you're reducing its width. Alright. You can just reduce its length and width. Select the vertices over here and you can just give a bit of fillet to it. So just select and give a bit of fillet. That's it. Alright. So just keep on saving your file over here. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.